What's up, awesome YouTubers? Ryan1988 or Justin back here to do a video for you guys, and today I'm here to do another collection video doing G through H. There we go, almost said G through F. But G through H, gonna do this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video, showing off Blu-rays and 4Ks in my collection. I know I haven't done one of these collection videos in probably a month, or close to a month. I think it's been a month, maybe even almost 2 months. Kind of taking a break with them. I like to do them, but I like to spread them out and make these videos. I think they're a lot of fun, and I want to continue on, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Of course, look out for more collection videos to come, as well as more videos I will have up soon. So let's get started, starting with the G's and then going with the H's. The first one in the G's is Game Night. Hilarious comedy, one of my favorites from, I think, 2018. So good. Gemini Man, this is a great 4K, and you know what? I enjoy the movie for what it is. It's not the best, but it definitely is a good movie, and the 4K is really good. Actually, one of the best 4Ks I own. The Gentleman, I forgot to show this in my last video. I picked this up on eBay. It was like $16.98. But I have yet to watch it, so I picked it up recently. Again, haven't watched it yet, so I'll check that one out soon. Geostorm, I love fun disaster movies, and I had a lot of fun with this movie. So then we got Gerald's Game in 1922. I love Gerald's Game, have yet to see 1922. Picked this up from a website, I think Stinky Tuna, so they have some cool stuff on there. Get Out, one of my favorites from the last decade. Ghost of Mars, cheesy John Carpenter movie. I enjoy it for what it is. We have a triple pack with House of Wax, Return to House on Haunted Hill, and Ghost Ship. Picked it up for Ghost Ship, but Scream Factory is going to be releasing that movie soon, so I cannot wait, as well as 13 Ghosts. But Return to House on Haunted Hill, I'll keep it for it because I think that's a fun movie. Ghost World, one of my favorite odd comedies to come out from the 2000s. Then we have the Ghostbusters 1 and 2 Digibook, as well as the remake Steelbook. So, I actually love all of them. I know, a lot of people don't love the Ghostbusters remake, but I do. I surprisingly loved it a lot more than I expected to. Love it for what it is. It is a great movie. Has problems, but still great. Ghostbusters 1 and 2, I grew up with those films. Those are classics. I cannot wait for the next movie coming out next year now. So, looking forward to it, though. I'm loving, even though I love the remake, I love that they're going to go back to the roots and make it a continuation with Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Then we got The Giant with James Dean. I have all James Dean's movies, but I've yet to watch this one. I need to check it out soon. The Girl Next Door, one of my favorite comedies, just a very funny comedy. The Girl on the Train, great thriller there, underrated movie. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the US remake, I love the original film, I have the trilogy box set. Love the remake though, saw it in theaters, great film, great cast. And then, I don't know if this is a sequel to the remake or the original trilogy, but I got it cheap on Black Friday. That is The Girl in the Spider's Web. I've yet to check it out. It got mostly mixed to negative reviews, but, from people I've talked to personally, they said it's a good movie, so I'm going to check it out. Girls Trip, one of my favorite comedies. Again, love that film. This is a really awesome steelbook. I was a big fan of this movie. I loved it from 2019. That is Glass. This is the Target exclusive steelbook. That is fantastic. Love the movie. It has some little problems in it, but I definitely loved it a lot more than most people did. Then we have some Godzilla movies. We do have the 90s one there. I picked it up cheap for like $10 on 4K, brand new. I've yet to watch the 4K. I started watching it recently, maybe a couple months ago. It was late, so I was getting tired, so I turned it off. What I saw, it looked great on 4K. The movie, though, I remember as a kid not caring for it, and it's been about 15 years since I've seen it. But there are those films that I want to go back and watch and check out and rewatch, and that Godzilla is one of them. There we go. But I just remember the teaser trailer was fantastic, and the marketing for the movie was a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to rewatching it at some point. I know Godzilla vs. Kong is coming out in November, so I'll probably rewatch that, rewatch the King Kong movies, and then also rewatch these two films. Godzilla, the 2014 movie, one of my favorite films from 2014. Loved it. Such a great theater experience. And then Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I loved it as well. I know critics really slam this movie, but I love the film. It's a fun monster movie with a lot of great visuals, and the monsters look fantastic. So looking forward to Kong vs. Godzilla, or Godzilla vs. Kong. Then we got Gone Girl with Ben Affleck. I love this movie again. One of my favorites from 2014. Godzilla. What was I gonna do? Gone with the Wind. I almost said Godzilla. Then I had to think about that. Gone with the Wind. One of my favorite films. Love that. Another one of my favorite films, Goonies. Gravity, a film that definitely gets better. Sorry about that glare. Ooh, that glare was horrible. Gravity, a movie that gets better with each watch. Grease. Looks great on 4K, one of my favorite movies. And slightly better than Grease, my opinion. Grease 2. I saw it before I saw Grease, so I think that's why it's a little bit better. But I love both movies. I love Grease 2. So happy that finally got a Blu-ray. It was much needed. Then we got The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio. Love that film. Underrated movie. Critics didn't really like that one. I loved it. So I'm on this kick where when I find Disney movies that I grew up with cheap on Blu-ray, I pick them up. Got this for $10 at Walmart. Still have yet to open it, but it is one of my favorite childhood Disney movies. The Great Mouse Detective. So good and underrated, not a lot of people talk about that one. One of my favorite musicals from the last few years, The Greatest Showman. Critics bashed this movie. I know they changed some storyline because the lead character is based on a real life person, but the movie's fantastic. I know critics were harsh with that though. Green Book. I've yet to watch Green Book. Unopened. Need to check it out. Heard it's amazing, so I need to watch that one. Green Lantern. I only seen it once. I enjoyed it the first time I saw it, or the only time I saw it, so I need to give it another watch. I bought the Steelbook used, very cheap. I've yet to watch it on Blu-ray though. Green Room. Gremlins. And Gremlins 2. Love them both. Grew up with them. This is a really cool set. If you're a Grindhouse fan and if you have a Blu-ray player, if you don't own this is a fun set to own. That's the Grindhouse pack, which is awesome. Love those movies. I love them. I love watching them back to back. Actually, there's a couple extended scenes I wish were in the movie that were really good, but that Grindhouse pack's amazing, so. Then we got The Grudge with Sarah Michelle Gellar, the only Grudge I own. I have yet to see the new one. I don't really care to see it, but I'll see it eventually. I'll eventually watch it, but just not in a rush to see it. But The Grudge with Sarah Michelle Gellar, still creepy. Love that film. Saw it twice in theaters. Guardians of the Galaxy, love it. And I love Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 a little bit more. But both fantastic movies. Trying to get a really good thumbnail. So, but yeah, love them both. And the last of the G's is The Guest, a really good thriller from 2014. If you've yet to see it, check that one out. So that's the end of the G's. Now let's go on to the H's. We got Hacksaw Ridge, which I have seen this movie. Great film. I've yet to watch this Blu-ray. Still unopened, but $5 on Black Friday a couple years ago. Hairspray, John Waters Hairspray. Jerry Stiller. recently passed away. He's in this movie, so rest in peace to Jerry Stiller. Big fan of his. King of Queens, amazing. Hairspray, though, love it. John Waters film, great film there. Then we got the musical, which not too crazy about this movie. There are some definitely good moments throughout it. The music's fun, but I'm a musical fan, so I had to own it. And it's definitely worth owning in the collection. Hannibal Lecter collection, you got Manhunter, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal. $10. I have yet to see Manhunter. Silence of the Lambs, great movie. And Hannibal was a really good film. So then we got Happy Birthday to Me. Look at that VHS artwork there. Fantastic. And then you get alternate artwork right there. Love it. Another smile there. Maybe I'll get a thumbnail really cool. But yeah, I love Happy Birthday to Me. That's one of my favorite slasher movies, and I watch it every year on my birthday. Two other birthday-themed slashers, Happy Death Day, which I love. Saw it in theaters. Awesome film. And Happy Death Day to You. Not as bad as critics made it out to be. Not as good as the first movie, but definitely a good movie. Wasn't sure how I was going to like the direction because I heard it went into a slight different direction, but I enjoyed it. I thought it worked. Then we got the 90s underrated cult classic film Hardware. If you like sci-fi and horror movies, this is perfect. Very weird, but a great movie. Then we got the Hatchet collection. I own them all. I love them all. So much fun. We got Hatchet, which is signed by Adam Green. Hatchet 2, which is signed by Adam Green and Joe Lynch. Hatchet 3. And then Victor Crowley. Loved them all. That fourth movie was good. Very good. Then we got the Best Buy exclusive steelbook of The Hateful Eight. So good. Very good movie. I went from so good to very good. So good movie. So good. I'm going to say great movie. Yeah, it was a great movie. I loved Hateful Eight, so. Then we got Haunting in Connecticut. Very underrated supernatural horror movie from the 2000s. I was a big fan of that one. Very underrated, well, not very underrated, but very creepy. So, Haunting in Connecticut, very creepy movie. A very creepy show is Haunting of Hill House. If you've not yet to check it out, check it out. It's on Netflix. I, of course, bought it. I love this show. Cannot wait for the second season, so very excited. The Heat, a fun buddy cop movie. There we go. A fun buddy cop movie. Does that sound right? I don't know. Just the way I was saying it. I don't know. Just a very funny comedy. I love The Heat. Great movie. Classic film. Grew up with it. Heavyweights. Then the only two Hellboy movies I need to own. Hellboy 1 and Hellboy 2. At one point I did own the remake. I blind bought the movie. I did not enjoy it. David Harbour was overall really good in it, but for me, the only two Hellboy movies I need are these two. Fun slasher movie, actually one of my favorite slasher movies from 2018, Hellfest. I watch it every October. A delightful comedy that more people need to check out, which I don't hear anybody talking about this movie. It's a shame because it is so good. Love it. Hello, my name is Doris. There we go. Another thumbnail. Maybe I'll get it. But, yeah, I'm a big fan of Hello, my name is Doris. Sally Field, Maxwell Greenfield. Yeah, Max Greenfield. There we go. Great movie there. If you've not seen it, go check it out. If you just like a heartwarming comedy, that's one to check out. Got this for $1.99. Hellraiser Judgment. You know, for a straight-to-video Hellraiser film, that really kind of, you know, it was probably, you know, it's a different script and then they made it a Hellraiser movie. This is not bad. This is actually better than some of the later sequels that did come out. Better than Hellraiser Revelations. We all remember that one. But Judgment, not bad. It, you know, it's a fun sequel. Again, that glare. I'm sorry about that. I got a window right there. One of my favorite movies, The Help. We got Hercules. Great Disney movie. Grew up with it. Hereditary definitely gets better with each viewing. I don't love this movie. I love Toni Collette's performance, though. But I will say there are some eerie moments in it. Hide and Go Shriek, great slasher movie. And, you know, June's coming up, which is Pride Month, and if you are looking for horror movies that are also gay-themed, Hide and Go Shriek is like that, so, yeah. Then we got The Hills Have Eyes remake. Love that film. And a sequel that's not great, but I enjoy it. Hills Have Eyes Part 2. A remake that I do love, very underrated remake, and I don't know where the original film is on Blu-ray, but that is The Hitcher remake. Hitchcock. Then we got the Hobbit trilogy. I've yet to watch this trilogy. I'm going to watch them soon. I did rewatch the Lord of the Ring movies. Those are great. But we have The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. So I've yet to watch these again. Gonna check them out soon. Got them from my buddy Lewis. So I'm looking forward to watching those finally. Then we got Hocus Pocus, this beautiful Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Fantastic. Watch it every October. Got The Hole, just a fun, 2011 horror movie directed by Joe Dante. One of my favorite Christmas movies and romantic comedies, The Holiday. It's a feel-good one. I love this movie. Then we got a short-lived TV show. I hope they do a third season. It definitely deserves it. And if you like horror movies and comedies, you got Holliston Season 1 and Holliston Season 2. Then we got Hollow Man 1 and 2. Don't like Hollow Man 2. No, I've seen it once. But I love Hollow Man. You can call it a guilty pleasure. I do love it. Actually, I'm not even going to call it a guilty pleasure. There's some good suspense in that movie, so. Then we got Home Alone and Home Alone 2 classic films there. Love them. Got this literally for $1.44. It was $2.88. Now it went down in price. Honeymoon in Vegas from Big Lots. Great comedy. I know it has Kevin Spacey in it, but he does have some great movies that I own. That is Horrible Bosses. Don't like the man, but there's some great movies with him. Then we got Hostel 1 and 2. House at the End of the Street. Very fun thriller. I enjoy this one. And then there are some franchises and trilogies I do keep together. The first one only starts with an H, and then the others start with different letters and numbers. But I love what I consider a great trilogy in the horror movie genre, and that is the Firefly trilogy. So you got House on 1,000 Corpses, love that film, my favorite of the bunch. The Devil's Rejects, another one I love. And one that surprisingly I loved because there was a 10-year gap, 3 from Hell. Actually, I think like a 14-year-old gap. So that's crazy. 14 years? 14 years. So between Devil's Rejects and 3 from Hell. But I love the movies. I think they're great. Then we got House of the Devil. Great 2009 horror movie. Then we got House of Wax. Love this movie. Got a poster right there, but I love House of Wax. Saw it in theaters. A great slasher movie from the 80s. House on Sorority Row. Very cool because there's some different artwork there. Awesome. Look at that. Very cool. And it is numbered, so I got number 125 out of 1600, so very neat. A new favorite October viewing, The House with a Clock in Its Walls. A lot of fun. My anthem, yes. How to Be Single. I'm Single. How to Be Single. Love that movie. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Howard the Duck. You know, Howard the Duck. It's fun. Not as good as I remember it being, but still fun. Some people are going to be like, Justin, it was never good. And I'll be like, it was good at one point. It's good now. I still enjoy it, but it was way better growing up. But how my parents let us watch this movie is beyond me. Especially when you watch it as an adult, you're like, okay, all right. I love my parents. Shout out to them. Then we got Hulk, Ang Lee's Hulk. Not as bad as I remember it being. It actually was better watching it now than like 10 years ago. But yeah, Hulk. And then Incredible Hulk, definitely a better movie, but I enjoy watching both of them. Then we got another Disney movie that I bought at Walmart for $10. Grew up with the first one. I think I actually saw the second one at some point. The Hunchback of Notre Dame and its sequel. Then we got one of my favorite franchises here. I enjoy these movies. I go back every few years, maybe every 3 or 4 years, and I watch them. But you got The Hunger Games, The Hunger Games Catching Fire, The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, and Part 2. I enjoy all of them. I think they're great films. My favorite one being Catching Fire. The last two movies, I love fun action movies, especially the popcorn ones. You know, you can turn off the lights, have some good food, have a good drink, watch some fun action movies. Hunter Killer, yes, I have not watched it yet, but I do love fun action movies. And it's got Gerard Butler. Yeah, no, I love him. But Hunter Killer I've yet to watch. Bought it on Black Friday, really cheap. Hurricane Heist, I did watch. I got this for $1.99, so not bad. But Hurricane Heist, there we go. I did watch the movie. I had a good time with it. It is silly. It's about a heist that takes place during a hurricane. Very cheesy, but you know what? Fun film. If you like fun action movies, fun disaster films, you know, check out Hurricane Heist. Again, $1.99. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Sorry for some of the tongue twisters. I actually redid the video because the last one was really bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look out for more collection videos to come in the future. I do these sporadically. I love doing them, but I like to have fun with them, take my time on them. But I promise I'll do more of these videos more frequently. I think this one and the last one were like a month and a half apart. So I'll do more soon. More other videos to come. Stay tuned for a lot more videos. I'm going to have a lot more content. So I hope you guys enjoy the future videos to come. Thank you all, as always, for watching and supporting the channel and videos. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're all staying safe out there, staying healthy. You know, stay positive, guys. You know, go out for a walk, watch some movies, do what you can. But most importantly, you know, stay, well and stay positive and stay safe. So, as always, in with a positive, out with a negative. There we go, positivity right there. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. And go eat some Skittles and have a great holiday weekend, guys. The weather's beautiful here. I'm enjoying going on nature hikes. I love that right now. So I hope you guys are doing something fun, whether it's watching YouTube videos, watching movies, reading a book, going on walks. You guys rock. I appreciate all you do. And again, stay safe, stay positive, stay well. So I keep rambling, so I'm going to stop, guys. But much love to you all. I really appreciate all your guys' support. So you guys rock.